Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. And it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. That was a lot. Didn't like that. Oh, there we go. There we go. Free falling. I'm free falling. One second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm free falling. Free falling. Somebody is desiring freedom. While I'm singing free falling, just came out of anywhere. Free falling. Okay. You could have some kind of information collective with the Eight of Wands coming towards you. You could have some kind of speedy information that's going to bring some action and excitement in your life. This could be some kind of documentation that's saying you're finished paying child support. Congratulations. That's for somebody. You're finished paying child support. Maybe you're off probation, off parole. Something saying this is your final payment. Congratulations. But I'm picking up, as I'm singing Free Fall in this song that I only know the chorus to, I'm free falling. I think y'all heard it. But anyway, this energy is something that's going to make you smile, make you happy. Doesn't matter whether it's you figure it to be small or big, it's just going to make you happy. It's going to lighten the load. It's going to make you feel like, and also I'm picking up, you're going to be very proud of yourself. Maybe you're paying off a home, maybe you're paying off a loan, a vehicle. Okay. It's like making the final step to something. You're making the final step. Maybe you're receiving documentation through the mail or by hand. Like, congratulations, you did it. Okay. And as I'm singing Free Falling, okay, the Queen of Cups, is by, a waterfall. So you feel very free. You feel emotionally free as well. Maybe you felt emotionally drained, at first. I'm not the Queen, the King of Cups. I'm sorry. Maybe you felt emotionally drained at first. Maybe you felt things were like not moving slow in your life. Maybe you feel like, oh man, I can't wait to just get over, but you did it. Whatever it is, you conquered it, you did it, you're successful, and you're feeling good about it. Okay. You were very focused. There were moments where you had to double check, and sometimes you would second guess whether you would overcome or complete this journey or this process, whether it's paying something off. Like I said, somebody's getting free from probation. Somebody's done paying their child support. Congratulations. And they're very happy. Okay. Very, very happy. You feel like you're free. You also have more options, especially when it comes to your finances. You're like, I have more freedom. I can do this. I can do that. Okay. You could be even celebrating and turning up about this celebration. Okay. Congratulations. Because this is a lot of a lot of celebrating energy here. Okay. So free, you could even feel more grounded. Okay. More in tune with yourself, and you're someone, you're spiritual, you have a spiritual connection. Doesn't matter what your belief system is, all are welcome on this channel. But you conquering and finishing, you making it to the finish line collective how can I say this? It has increasingly affect your belief system when it comes to your connection with the divine and spirit. You could have been someone who's been in prayer, been in meditation regarding this matter, been in solitude over this matter. Okay, because some people sit in solitude. Some people don't like meditation, but some people just sit in silence. But you could have been in prayer or connecting. These could represent your spirit totems but you feel more spiritually connected as this light is glowing here. You feel more centered and grounded because you have conquered your goal. You succeeded. You made it. It's like jumping over a hurdle as an athlete. You did it. Yeah. And so now moving forward, your spirit team is letting you know the world has always been in your hands. You have always been empowered, and they don't want you to ever forget that. Whenever we experiencing things that feel challenging, it's just to make us stronger and wiser. And I know we hear this a lot, but it's so true. And they want you to know to never forget that, when you are going through circumstances that are temporary or something that makes you feel uneasy, maybe things were financially slowed down or you felt stagnated, especially if you were paying restitution or child support or paying for a home. Or I'm getting, this is something you've been working at it, and you've been nonstop, not missing a beat, nonstop, and you did it. Okay, you did it. Hmm. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. In this situation, as I said, they want you to take a lesson with the high priestess energy here from this situation. Creating more wisdom for you. You've learned and gained knowledge, so now they're saying transmute that into wisdom moving forward. As I was just saying, whenever you come against any situation, person, place, thing, situation that makes you uncomfortable, remember the times in your life that you have overcame. Remember the times in your life that you did succeed. Instead of focusing on the negative, they want you to focus, channel that energy of all the moments you have overcame and you succeeded. So this is bringing you back into balance, as I was stating before. This is making you feel more spiritually in tune, more spiritually grounded. I'm not saying you didn't have a belief system prior to. It's increasing. Your faith has increased in a beautiful way, and you're more. I'm feeling you're more inspired. You're more motivated. You're more encouraged to do more in life. If you were ever to experience anything in the future moving ahead, you know how to better deal with the circumstances. No one is perfect. It's okay to feel. It's okay to say, I don't like this. Okay. But you will know better how to deal with the circumstances. Maybe you won't be as stressed and worried. You will tap in and remember, wow, all the things I've overcame, I'll overcome this too. I can do this. Okay. So very beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay. And you're ready. You're ready to go for the ride of your life. You're like, it's whatever. I can do this. I can do that. Okay. I can do anything. You can do better. No, you can't. Yes, I can. That's what I'm hearing. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah. You've carried this situation for a long time. It's been some years. It's been some years, but you did it. And you did it all by yourself as well. You did it all by yourself. And you didn't give up. If this was a mortgage, you didn't give up. You didn't take out a second mortgage either. Here's somebody saying, I'm paying that off. That's it. I heard that. Like, that's it. I ain't doing that. Okay, somebody saying depend on the interest rate. Okay, that's for somebody. Oh, boy. But you did it. And you didn't give up. Be proud of yourself. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Mm-hmm. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. We're trying to keep them perfect, but they gonna move around. These cars gonna move. They gonna do what they do. They gonna do what they do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could have felt like something was dark or looming over you, as if you would never get out of this situation. This is past energy, and you passed it. It was all a test. Your spirit team wants you to know that you were protected the whole time, and it was all a test. They knew that you could do it. That's why you could have been influenced to take out this loan. and this loan, or to keep going, making these payments on this child support or this restitution or whatever it is for you. Okay. And now you can celebrate. I just said I see somebody celebrating, like, let's celebrate. Woohoo, break the drinks out. Let's go out to dinner or something. Turn the music on. Okay, somebody's saying that was a nice piece of money. Okay, you were making large payments. Okay. Then I just say break out the drinks. Look at you with the 9 of cups. You like break out the good stuff. We can afford it now. I hear somebody saying that was large payments. Okay, they were getting large payments, so maybe this child is 18 now. Okay. And if this is restitution, you like, I'll never get in trouble with the law again. Okay, see, that's this high priestess energy. Okay, you have learned the lesson. You have learned the lesson. It's not that you don't want any children, but you're like, look, I don't want to go through this. You like, mm-mm. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles, not 9 of Pentacles, but the 9 of Cups is security and being in a position to enjoy all that you have earned. Being in a position to take a vacation, take a day off. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends. Maybe go to places that you've always go. You no longer have to make these big payments. You have extra money. Okay, now I hear somebody saying, I ain't telling nobody. You said they're gonna come asking for a loan. I ain't telling them I'm finished. Okay. Maybe the other parental figure is upset because you're done making payments. But that's that high priestess energy here. Okay. When you said I'm not gonna do that again, get no more trouble with the law again, that's that high priestess energy. You've learned the lesson. That's wisdom gained. That's good. So you could be which I'm pretty sure you don't care, you're prepared for what I'm about to say. You could be in the energy of being mindful of where you go. You could be, how can I say this? Being mindful of what you do. You could be mindful of what you do. And if somebody's riding with you, you're going to be mindful of what they do. I put that like that. That's for somebody. You know who you are and you know what I'm saying. And this is going to, people going to be talking they ish, but you don't care because you're going to remember all that you went through. You're going to remember like, I worked hard. I got in that situation last time. Or if you don't want any more kids, you're going to do what you got to do to make sure you don't have no more kids. Okay, that's for someone at this time. Okay, because I hear somebody saying those was large payments. Those were large payments. So the other parental figure could be upset at this time regarding this child support situation. Could be very upset and mad because it's over with. I'm picking up they have something going on. It's not with your child, but they have something going on in their personal life that maybe that support was funding. Maybe they purchased a house. Maybe they was using that for something. I don't know. But they're upset at this time. You're celebrating and your ex is like this. Let me put it like this. Looking at you. Look. He over there drinking and popping bottles. Meanwhile, I got to figure out what I'm going to do next month. That child is 18 now, possibly on their way to college. And you probably like, well, they need a place to stay. They can always come home to daddy. Oh, wow. They can always come home to daddy. What you mean you got a mortgage to pay? Get that new ninja to pay it. Okay? But this child is of 18 years of age and could be going on to college anyway, okay? That's for somebody. But the ex is mad. Mad. Because they were using this for something. It wasn't anything inappropriate. It's something, it could be a house payment. It was something they had going on. And they feel like it ruined their plans. It ruined, and let me show you this. And you see the hand coming from behind the chair, right? So they could have someone, and her head is turned. They could have someone trying to like offer to help, but what they're offering isn't enough. What they're offering isn't enough. They're missing those payments, but it's over with. I don't know. I don't know if you're going to offer to get them some cash in their hand like I helped you one last time. I don't have to. I doubt it though. I keep hearing you say those was large payments. Okay. Maybe you were given, I don't know, maybe 400 or 500 a month, something like that. You make good money, whoever you are, you make very good money. I don't mean to tell your business, but if they look at this read, they know. You may you're very, you have a good job, a good career, okay? But this hand right here, collective, is coming from behind the chair. And what it is what's being offered, this person doesn't want. They can tell them it's not enough, and they're looking at you. They're looking at you celebrate. They're looking at you moving on. Okay, you could be really throwing a party, like for real, for real. Like this is a final payment party, y'all coming? And they looking at you like, I can't stand you. Yeah. But someone's trying to offer them something. They're like, no, it's not enough. So you've regained your financial stability. Okay. And here we have the Ten of Cups. You've gained your harmony as well. You're able to date. You're able to, maybe your romantic life was lacking because of this, because maybe you weren't able to do the things you wanted to do for your current spouse, man or woman. Okay. And so making those monthly payments could have created some kind of stagnation, or had the relationship with consistent friction. But that's over with. If you want to marry your honey, you can marry your honey. You want to, whatever you want to do, travel, it's on and popping. It's up from here. Okay. Maybe, I don't know, maybe another one. I don't know. Or two. I don't, hey, you may change your mind. Like, come on, let's do it. Let's go ahead and have more kids. But more harmony, more peace in your life. Lots of excitement in this read. That's why I'm laughing through. The energy is very positive. You are so happy. And you really giving a final payment party. Now, collective. This concludes the read later.